Hey folks, this is Shane. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm on the tail end of my vacation from work. I got home last night from my trip down to Huntsville, Alabama to attend the Huntsville Handfest. Grand total, I spent 7 nights in my camper, so longest stretch of sleeps in that thing in a row. So that's taught me a lot about how to use a camper basically, and how to pack things, what I need to take out, what I need to put in. So that's a great learning experience. The Handfest itself was a great experience, and was one of my goals for this year, ham rail related, was to attend the Huntsville Handfest, make a nice long trip out of it, do some camp outs, some POTA activations, some on the air activations, which I did all that. That was the easiest of my goals because I just involved a little planning and saving of the monies. Not too difficult. My most serious goal was learning CW. My goal was to be able to do a Summits on the Air or Parks on the Air activation by this time using CW. Being fluent enough in that to do a simple be fluent enough in that to do a simple activation, which I haven't done yet. I fell off the wagon on my studies, which you may have noticed because it's been a few months since I've made a vlog like this to talk about my progress. The weekend before the Hamfest in Huntsville was an air camp out. Well, for me anyways, it was the Minnesota POTA meetup. The fantastic club out of Stillwater, Minnesota hosts a POTA meetup at a state park near me on a Saturday. This year I decided to spend the whole weekend there and camp out and have a good solid shakedown before I took the camper to Huntsville. And one of the first people I ran into was my friend Don, who quickly asked where have I been as far as with the Long Island CW classes and where I'm at with CW. Don's been one of the great people that has helped hold me accountable and encourage me with CW. And I truly appreciate him asking what's up, why haven't I done anything. I told him the same thing I'm gonna tell you. I have no real excuse. Just summer happened, you know, like so many things that are goal oriented that require work and time, you know, learning a new skill, diet, exercise, what have you. So many of us do good for a little while, then we skip a day, which turns into skipping 2 or 3 days, which turns into skipping a week, which turns into just stopping. So that happened to me. And I promised Don that I would get back on the wagon for learning CW when I got back from Huntsville. And I'm back from Huntsville. So I'm making it a priority again, and I'm sticking to it, and I hope if I slip again, Don or others of you will come after me and politely nudge me and give me the encouragement that I need to get back on it. I got a plan, a better plan. Before I was just kind of winging things. Now I'm setting it up and I'm adding certain tasks. I'm a goal-oriented person and I like to be able to track it. So I set up a little tracker that I'm going to keep up on and figure out a way to include it at the end of these weekly vlogs that show how successful I was each week on my goals of learning CW. it should work out pretty good. And there's two other goals I had for this year, and that was to do at least 12 Summits on the Air activations. Figure I'd do one a month would be easy. Haven't done many of those either. I did one at Huntsville since the campground is on a summit, so that worked out pretty well. But now it's getting into the cooler stretch of the year when I do a lot more backpacking and camping and all that. So I'm gonna make up for lost time on doing the Summits on the Air. Then the other item was to become more proficient with WinLink. That's kind of a not very specific now, is it? More proficient. You know, that could mean pretty much anything. So I gotta be able to get it up and set up and run on pretty much. Let me start over. So what I'm going to do with WinLink now is to get everything documented and set up and practice on where I can send and receive WinLink messages on all the radios that I use regularly. The handhelds I take out in the field, the mobiles in my vehicle, the portable HF radios that I use in the field, and my HF rig at home. I'm gonna have to get proficient on all of them. Now, I won't be using them all every day, but I'm gonna have to have it so that I know how to do it, have everything documented where I can look up the little things I need to do that's radio specific. So I do have that new field guide where I'm adding my own notes to. Obviously that will be added to that and other places around. So it'll be another tool for me to get in the habit of practicing and refining and using. So back to CW. So what I'm going to be doing is taking at least one Long Island CW club class per week. Just got nervous because I was wondering if I said Long Island iced tea before when I originally started. Or Long Island Islanders, I don't know. Sorry, rambling. I got brain went sideways there. You know how that goes. Anyways, I'm gonna be taking at least one class from the Long Island CW Club per week, 2 if I can fit it in. I'm going to stop using the Learn CW Online website. Nothing against it. I think it's a great tool, but I'm going to be using more of the Long Island CW Club's tools, just because it's all tailored into their program and their system. People have done a lot of work with that, so I think that'll be a better fit for me. Frankly, I just kind of got bored with the Learn CW Online. Granted, I'm only using one feature of it, and there's more to it, but keep everything in one system. I still have the podcasts downloaded from, was it CW Ninja? I can't remember, but at any rate, I'm still going to be listening to that on my way home from work, at least most of the time. I can't say I'll do it every commute home, but, you know, go for 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5, that type of thing. Majority of my trips home from work each week will be spent listening to that podcast. So I'm back on it, folks. For all of you that have been encouraging me, thank you so much. And I hope what I'm doing encourages others. That's kind of the point. We're all in this together. So there we go. I've been going for about 10 minutes. That's enough. Catch y'all next time. If you're still watching, thank you very much.